Hi, just going to give you a quick video here to talk about the dividend status ShowMe for TradeStation. This allows you to get a whole lot of information about the dividends. You can get the next ex-dividend date, which is the date that you need to own the stock on in order to get the dividend payment. The actual payment date, the number of calendar days between the current date and the upcoming ex-dividend date, the yield, the amount of the dividend, the yield, the year over change in the dividend, and the 5 and 10-year growth rates of the dividend. And this will work for RadarScreen, chart analysis, and the scanner. And if you have any questions or comments, you can contact us here at the email address, and you can also go to our website and look at this and the other indicators we have for TradeStation. This is the legal information, and I would encourage you to pause the video and read completely through this. Basically, we're saying that this is for educational purposes only, and this is not intended to give you any type of financial advice. We're not making any recommendations to buy or sell anything. You are fully responsible for all your own trading decisions, and we encourage you to get the advice of the appropriate professionals before making any of those kind of decisions. So let's get going here. So I got a radar screen, a chart analysis window. Let's go ahead and install the, we'll install the indicator, dividend status, add that over, say OK, boom, it pops up, populates. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Let's just say insert, and it's a show me, and we want dividend status, say OK, take the defaults. For chart analysis, basically the only two that really apply are this top one, which is the number of days between the current date and the ex-dividend date. So this is kind of the warning period if you want to be notified that an ex-dividend date is coming up. And then this is the color that's going to the text will be displayed in. And these are really used for the scanner. So we'll just say OK here, take the defaults. And you can see Cisco is 32 days away, and remember our default was 30, so it's not showing up. So let's go to Home Depot, which is 11 days away. And boom, it shows us 11 days away. And this works on the daily chart. See on RadarScreen, you can see the ex-dividend date, 10th of March. This is being filmed on February 27th, 2015. So 11 days, 11 calendar days between the current date and the ex-dividend date. And then here's the payment date, the dividend, the yield, the change year over year in the dividend, and the growth rates for 5 and 10 years. And then this column, scan criteria, is just used in the scanner. So a lot of times I pop this up and I really just say go down there and hide that, since it doesn't give me any useful information in RadarScreen. So let's see, that's pretty much it. Oh, I guess let's pop back over here to Cisco, and we'll show you if we change that. Let's just say 40 days, and just for grins we'll say let's make that cyan just to show you. So you can see it shows up 32 days, which is now within the 40 days that we typed for the warning period, and we changed the color to cyan. So there you go. You can see that that's basically how it works in RadarScreen and chart analysis. And let's go over to the scanner. Let's see, I'll pop this out so we can go from the start. Basically, I've just had it set up to find stocks with 300,000 shares or more traded on like a daily volume and a close of $10. You can, obviously, whatever criteria you want. The main one we're interested in here is just for the dividend status. So it's a show me. We want to say dividend status. We'll say OK. And we want to come down here and pick scan criteria, set this to true, and that's what we want. And then these are the defaults, which is saying basically just give me everything within the next 30 days, but just to change this up a little, we'll just say 5 days and things that have at least a 5% growth rate past 5 years and past 10 years. And we'll say OK to that. And let's go ahead and right here, let's go ahead and install the dividend status as well, just so you can see that. We'll just take the defaults. So let's say run scan, boom boom. So now it's going off and looking for all the stocks that have a dividend or have an ex-dividend date within the next 5 days, and their growth rate for the past for the 5 and 10-year periods has been at least 5%. So let's see what comes up. So there we go. We got a list of stocks. So if we pick that and say boom, okay, 4 days away is the ex-dividend date for this guy. Let's pick Halliburton, 3 days, so you can see the ex-dividend dates in 3 days. Qualcomm, take a little time for the data to come up. 3 days as well. So you can see, and obviously if you want to, you could copy this list and put it in another workspace or whatever you want to do. Obviously depending on whatever your interest is in the ex-dividend date and how you want to use this information. Of course, you could just want to find stocks that pay the higher dividends, so you could sort by dividend, whatever you want to do. You can do it with this as far as the dividend information goes. So that's pretty much it. And like I said, if you have any questions, you can go back to the start of this video and you can see where the email was and send us any questions or comments. And that's it. Thanks.